Like I said in an earlier video I made, I would like to return back to my studying music studies. I intend to study the different chords in music.
Remember what I said.
I'd like to study the different chords of music. I'd like to study more on the different chords. You know, I like the triads and the perfect fifths, the perfect sevenths. And I'd also like to study art. I'm also inspired by art, not just music. Music is my favorite. I mean, especially classical music. That's my favorite, is classical music. And I'm hoping this September, well, actually 3 days, like the 3 last days of August, so I get a bit of a head start. Now what I'd like to do is I'd like to study the different chords in music. And not only music, but I mean, I like to study all types of art, every kind of art, the creativity, and because not only am I inspired by music and different sounds, but I'm even inspired by different kinds of art. But you know, I think I have a confession to make. I know you can have these things done, that's wonderful. You can have all kinds of musical knowledge and be inspired by music and art and have a lot of good knowledge about art and how to make different kinds of arts, crafts, creativity. And that's just like when you enjoy your food, you enjoy your music, you enjoy your dance, you just enjoy life. But you know something? I've come to learn about 55 years of experience, and you know that the greatest lesson I learned is you can have those things, and that is very good. I'm not knocking. That is wonderful. That is great. That is very good. But especially Watchmen, and Dobor, please listen up, because I'm about to say something that's probably gonna really resonate with you in such a very positive way. You can have all kinds of musical knowledge, learn how to compose like Beethoven, Bach, and Brahms, and learn how to conduct like the great conductors of Bartok, Zoltan Kodály, Eugene Ormandy, Leonard Bernstein, Zubin Mehta, Robert Franz, Daniel Wylie, and all these great symphonic and philharmonic orchestra conductors, and learned how to compose music and make all kinds of beautiful art and creativity of every kind and type there is. But the one thing that I learned in my whole entire lifetime, like 55 years of being alive, now this is something that Watchman and Royale, if you're listening to this, and I hope you are, I think you're gonna like what I'm about to say, and this is really gonna resonate with you in an extremely most positive way imaginable. And this is what it is. I learned 55 years of my life. I've got 55 years experience. That all those things are wonderful. But you know something? The thing is, even those things, surprisingly enough, even those things can't even make you happy. Can't even make you happy. And I've experienced and I've learned. So, I've learned something. I remember watching a video that you did to Royale, where you say, I'm no longer a Christian. And you say that if you've learned something, show it. If you've learned something, then show it. Well, I've learned something. And I think I can show it. I think that perhaps I can show it. But I did learn something. And what I've learned is this. If you can compose music and conduct music like Bartók and Zoltan Kodály, Beethoven, Tchaikovsky, Franz Liszt, and all the great disc composers and conductors in the history of music, art, beautiful art. But you know something? Even that, surprisingly enough, even that, which those are my favorite things, they can't make me happy. And I'm not ashamed to say this. They can't make me happy. I like them and everything. I consider them kind of a blessing from the Most High, but I realize they have not the power to make me happy. Sure, I like them and I love it. Some of the stuff I love, not more than the Most High. I love the Most High a lot more. But you can have all these great things, and that's good. I'm not knocking it. I'm not saying don't take part in any of those things. If you love them, enjoy them, and take part in them, do them if you're good at it and if you like it. But one thing I've learned, that even my favorite things have not the power to make me happy. The only thing that can make me happy, well, I would say, I don't know if the happiness is the right word, but those things cannot make me happy, and I realize that in my 55 years, I realize that. My 55 years worth of experience, I realize that it's only my relationship with the Most High where I can truly be more than happy. And that's my true relationship with the Most High. And I think that if you're watching Watchmen and Deborah, I think you're gonna like this, what I'm saying. I think you're really gonna like it, and it's really gonna resonate with you. And probably and I can't even emphasize. I'm hoping that it does resonate you with in and I can't even emphasize enough, the most powerful way imaginable. And when them all. And when I say them all, I do mean them all. You can have all that great stuff, and that's good. But no relationship with y'all. If you're counting just on your music and your ability to compose and conduct, if I am counting on only my ability to conduct music and compose music, if I'm only counting only on that, I know I'm not gonna be happy. I know that. I will not be happy. I just won't be happy in that, because I've been there and have experiences, so I got the experience. I know what I'm talking about because I've had the experience where I was doing the things I love, making different kinds of art, and all that, and you know something? The thing is, to my surprise, it was supposed to make me happy. Some things I made where I wish I had never had done that. Why is my favorite things? Why did I feel that way? That doesn't make sense, right? It's my favorite things, and I wish I never had done them. How come it didn't make me happy? Well, it didn't. It's because the only thing that I believe that can make you happy is your relationship with the Most High. If you love to make art and music, that's beautiful, that's good. Make it if you like it. Do the things you like in life. But you know something? Just remember one thing. In my 55 years of experience, I've experienced that even those things, believe it or not, and they're my favorite things, can't even make me happy. Sometimes they make me so miserable, I wish I'd never done them. But then I take a liking, I love it again. But that alone, don't count on that. I learned, don't count on those things alone. Because I just won't make you happy. What I've learned is that those things can make you happy. You better depend on your relationship with the Most High. And that's what I had to do, depend on my relationship with the Most High. That's the only key to happiness. That's the only real key to happiness. I don't really know how I can explain it. It's like you're making a Hungarian goulash for a dinner. You're making a Hungarian hot spicy goulash. You're making a real red hot Hungarian hot spicy goulash with the Hungarian kosher sausages in them, not made from, but kosher sausages, real red hot spicy Hungarian goulash with the fiery hot sausages and red hot salamis that have the fiery red hot Hungarian cayenne and Hungarian paprika that I love so much in those Hungarian goulash, along with my favorite dessert, the Hungarian mocha torta cake. And those things, again, it's good that I love them and all, but if I'm relying on those things, use those things to give me some kind of happiness and joy alone, even my favorite foods don't make me happy. I've learned that the only real way I can be happy is just living in peace. To live in peace and to have my relationship with the Most High, and to be able to love the Most High more than anyone or anything. And I've always been praying, to the Most High. If that desire is not never heard, because sometimes I think that desire is not never heard, because why don't they have our extremely strong hunger, a real, I'm hoping and expecting for a real, extremely most strong desire to love the Most High, to want the Most High. And then I always ask the Most High to put that kind of love in my heart for Him. And I'm disappointed when I don't sense that kind of feeling of love for the Most, because at least I would like to, that's for sure. So to love the Most High more than anyone, anything in your life is really and truly the only way that you can really be happy.